So what I have here is the last work that I completed with Aiden. We worked together on a project. Hopefully, in the case that anything was blinded. That is, I worked on reading Revelation to Aiden, and we discussed these things. We decided that certain things were commentary and some things were not commentary, as it was a song meant to be narrated first and then sung later. And I appreciate this is page 2 of my notation. Listed at the top is the scripture that we used for the verses. On the side in black, you see there are notes taken and things that occurred which were simultaneous to the day that I was writing and reading it, and it sounded interesting. Aiden added to the notes from his. He said we were marked for certain things. I appreciate some of these words are not always cited as they are written, but they are noted. All of these were interesting things. There were notations again. I'm just going to take photos of it because you never know when someone's going to go and throw your books away. And these were handwritten by myself. And apparently this one does not show up. I should probably not show it then. Revelation 3, 15 to 22 verses. At the top I have sections marked why it was split this way. In the verses, when you read it in order, that is how you get the actual knowledge that I learned as a kid. And I appreciate that I was taught this in a congregation, and it helps immensely. While we were talking to various groups came online. Thank you, Nicholas, for adding that you are a real group. We don't approve of apostasy, however. It was interesting at the time to note some of your notation that was why you were in trouble in Revelation. I appreciate that this was next. And I started writing more and more of my notes for the verses, the actual verses. I'm going to see about going back over them and writing more things. These refer to actual things that were listed. Aiden's notation on the notebook, it's on the outside of the notebook, but it directly applied to something we were talking about at the time. So that actually would not be found. The arrogance of my students was to say this verse was pure apostasy, and I should skip it because of the debate and my lack of knowledge. I decided not to talk about this, but simply write it down as they decided I should not talk about it to them. Again, we had more verses on verse 7. Why these reverberate back and forth from 7 to 8. and why it does not include 1. 1 was also considered a direct apostasy. But I understand it's still in there. And since it's still in there, I'm still going to count it as possibly the rights of the slave to produce what they produced. I appreciate some more people added to the notes of this. Queen Refectory, thank you. A notation is only meant to be posted because I'm getting flack from people nearby, like Jezebel. This is the picture I got of Revelation. And I appreciate Aiden's handiwork in explaining how the verses interrelate to Psalms, Isaiah, Daniel, etc. I understand this is hard to read. It might be God's will and it's not read, but at least we have it. The rest of this after 8, as it proceeds, is only for vengeance. So it is the ending of regular narration and continues onward.